Hey guys, this is Sean from SeanOther.com, and in this video we are going to compare the Huawei Mate S and HTC One A9 smartphone, and we will have a look on all of its their feature, pros and cons, and that which device you should buy depending on your requirements and necessity. So here is our Huawei Mate S and here is our HTC One A9. So first of all, let's have a look on this design. So if you have a look on the design, you can see both of these two devices, they're having metal body, they're having very premium look and nice feel in hand and also in terms of design. But the problem with our HTC One A9 is having, if you have a close look on this, you will find that it is very much similar to iPhone 6, and it is a good thing and bad thing as well. It is good if you are fond of iPhone's design. If you like to have a phone which is having iPhone's design, then you can go with it. But if you want something unique and different, then you should go with Huawei Mate S. It is having a very nice metal design and it looks very good in hand, and it's kind of unique. Though it is a bit similar to Huawei's Ascend Mate 7 style, but still that device is also from Huawei and it's not copy of any other brand. But we can't say the same thing about our HTC One A9, and chances are high that if you're going to buy this phone and go out in the public, people will say, hey, this is an iPhone clone, without even looking that it's HTC phone and it's pretty good. They will just judge it based on its look, and that's going to be iPhone's clone. So this is a bad thing about our HTC One A9. But if you like iPhone's design, so chances are high that you will like this phone. So you should go with HTC One A9 when it comes to design if you like it. Otherwise, if you want something unique, go with Huawei Mate S. And talking about the screen, both of these two devices, they are having AMOLED screen, but Huawei Mate S is having 5.5-inch screen, which is pretty big, and HTC One A9 is having 5-inch screen. So if you want a bigger screen, you should go with HTC One Huawei Mate S, and if you want something small, then you can go with HTC One A9. It's not a small, but still with respect to Huawei Mate S, it is a small. You can have a look on the dimension and you should be getting the idea that Huawei Mate S is pretty big with respect to our HTC One A9. And both of these two devices are having fingerprint scanner. HTC One A9 is having a fingerprint scanner in the front side here, and Huawei Mate S is having a fingerprint scanner in the back. Now the difference between these two fingerprint scanners here is that on our HTC One A9, the fingerprint scanner works just to unlock the device, and if the device is on any internal page, then to reach the home screen, or if the device is locked, then just to wake up. But in our Huawei Mate S, the fingerprint scanner is a multitasking fingerprint scanner. For example, you can use it to unlock the device, you can use it to scroll images in the gallery, you can use it for taking selfies, and you can even use it for quickly accessing the notification panel like this, as you can see here. And if you go to the album, the gallery, you can scroll the images using the fingerprint scanner. You can see here I am using the fingerprint scanner on the back to scroll the images. So if you want a fingerprint scanner on your phone which is also able to perform lots of different tasks to improve your productivity, then you should buy the Huawei Mate S. But if you just want a fingerprint scanner for locking and unlocking the device, then you can go with HTC One A9 as well. It's totally up to you. As I said in the very beginning of this video, that it depends on your requirement, that which device you should buy. And talking about the camera, both of these two devices, they are having 13 megapixel primary camera, and both of these two devices, they are capable of recording 1080p Full HD videos. But if you go to the camera, you will find that our HTC One A9 is a bit lower with respect to our Huawei Mate S. HTC One A9 is having lots of options. You can see here Pro Mode, Selfie, Hyperlapse, Camera, Panorama and Slow Motion. But our Huawei Mate S is also having lots of interesting features. It is also having Time-Lapse, Selfie, Camera, Pro Mode, Panorama. Though the slow motion is not available, but you can use it any third-party application for that. And there is light painting mode provided as well, which is also multi-purpose. There are different type of light painting modes available. If you go to the menu, you will find lots of more options like Super Night, Pro Camera, All Focus, Best Photo, Watermark, Audio Note, Document Readjustment. And the Pro mode in our Huawei Mate S is better than on our HTC One A9. It is having more functions and options available in the Pro mode. So in terms of imaging, our HTC One A9 is a bit inferior than our Huawei Mate S, but HTC One A9 is having the raw imaging capability. So you can see that here is the raw button, and if you are a professional photographer, then you should go with HTC One A9 because it is having Pro mode and also the raw imaging, so you can take pictures in raw quality, and after that you can edit them to make them a masterpiece. So this is a good thing about our HTC One A9. But if you are a casual photographer, then you should go with Huawei Mate S because it is easy to use, it is having lots of extra features, and they're very easy to use, as I said. So this is a good thing about our Huawei Mate S. In terms of camera, it is much better than our HTC One A9. And when it comes to front facing camera, Huawei Mate S is having 8 megapixel front facing camera and with LED light as well. Here is the LED light, and the good thing is that you can even control the amount of light coming out of it. So if you go to the selfie mode here, you can see there is the flash I can use, and I can even increase or reduce the quantity of the light using this bar here. You can see it's increased, it's decreased. So this is a very good thing about our Huawei Mate S front camera. But our HTC One A9 is having 4 megapixel ultra pixel camera, which is also very nice. So in terms of front facing camera, we can say both of these two devices are great, and the outcome, the result is really very nice. So it's kind of tie, you can say, but for the primary camera, Huawei Mate S is better than our HTC One A9 here. And one very important thing about these two devices is that HTC One A9 is a single SIM phone, while our Huawei Mate S is having dual SIM options available. It is having a hybrid micro SD card slot, so you can use a micro SD card or and another SIM, and you can make your Huawei Mate S as a dual SIM smartphone. So it depends on you that whether you want a single SIM and memory card or two SIM cards. But this feature is not available on your HTC One A9. Also, talking about the screen, the high-end version of Huawei Mate S comes with the Force Touch option, which is a pressure-sensitive touch screen, and it performs according to the pressure you are applying on the screen. And this feature, again, it is not available on your HTC One A9. And talking about the hardware specs of these two devices, Huawei Mate S is having 3 GB of RAM, HTC One A9 is having just 2 GB of RAM. HTC One A9 comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon 617 octa-core processor, and Huawei Mate S is having HeSilicon 935 octa-core processor. And in terms of benchmarking, both of these two devices give tough competition to each other. You can watch our previous benchmarking test video in which we compared these two devices to better get the idea, and also you can watch our speed test to understand that which device is performing better. But in general uses, you will find that our HTC One A9 is better than our Huawei Mate S, especially when it comes to heavy gaming, 3D graphics and all, because the Mali T628 MP4 GPU used in our Huawei Mate S is not so good. The processor, his silicon octa-core processor, is so nice, it's very powerful and the performance is good, but the GPU is not that good, and because of that, if you are a gamer or multitasker, you will not enjoy Huawei Mate S much. But in our HTC One A9, the GPU is Adreno 405, and because of that, the gaming performance is pretty smooth even with just 2 GB of RAM. But if you are a multitasker, then you can prefer HTC One Huawei Mate S instead of HTC One A9 because it is having 3 GB of RAM, which is pretty good. But even with 2 GB of RAM, our HTC One A9 performs pretty good, not that bad. So it's totally up to you that if you're a heavy multitasker, go with Huawei Mate S, or you can go with HTC One A9 as well. And talking about the entertainment, both of these two devices, they are having single speaker at the bottom. We can see that we are having two grills here at Huawei Mate S, but it is one of them is just for the show, and only this grill is working actually. So, and both of them, they are having pretty good sound quality. And our HTC One A9 comes with high resolution audio support, also Dolby Digital audio and the boom sound audio. So if you are going to use a speaker with your HTC One A9, then the sound quality is going to be great, but this feature is not available on your Huawei Mate S. So in terms of music quality, especially with the earphones, the winner is HTC One A9. And talking about the battery, Huawei Mate S is having 2700 mAh battery, and our HTC One A9 is having 2150 mAh battery. But though it is having a smaller battery, the battery performance is so nice because it is having a bit smaller screen than Huawei Mate S, more optimized Android, that's Android 6.0 Marshmallow, while our Huawei Mate is having just Android 5.1 Lollipop. And because of that, our HTC One A9 performs very well in terms of battery life, even though it is having a smaller battery. So this is a very good thing about our HTC One A9. And when we talk about productivity, the winner is our Huawei Mate S. It is having lots of pre-installed applications which improve your productivity. For example, the fingerprint scanner is so productive. If you go to the settings, you will find lots of options here in smart assistants. You can see we are having lots of smart options. If you go to the more, you will find more. Also in the wireless and network, you will find lots of nice options available for you. So in terms of productivity, our Mate S is having lots of features. Also, if you go to the phone manager here, you will find there are lots of options available like phone accelerator, storage cleaner, traffic manager, harassment filter, DND and all. And also in the tools section, you will find lots of options like magnifier, mirror, and there is a director mode provided as well if you like to shoot videos and all. There are a few productivity features on our HTC One A9 as well. For example, the blink feed, which is having lots of nice options. You can integrate your social media accounts, your favorite news feeds, and it will show all of the content here on the home screen at all. And also in settings, you will find few options like gesture settings and all to improve your productivity. Also, the HTC Sense Home is having some nice features like it predicts where are you based on your location, and according to that it provides suggestion to use the apps. For example, whether you are at home or leisure or at work, and according to that it will show you some nice application. But still, overall, in terms of productivity, apps and features, Huawei Mate S is the winner. So we can see that in few things HTC One A9 is the winner, and sometimes Huawei Mate S is the winner. So based on your requirement, you can buy both of these phones, any of these phones. These are really nice smartphones, and each of them are having pros and cons. So the purchasing is totally depends what are your requirements. So thanks for watching the video, friends, and do not forget to subscribe the channel for more videos, tips and tricks, and hands-on videos like this. Have a nice day.